If Messi wins the 2026 World Cup, it's over for Ronaldo fans. Not because Ronaldo suddenly becomes a worse player, not because his records disappear, and not because football fans will finally stop arguing. Let's be honest, football fans would argue about Messi and Ronaldo even if both retired on Mars tomorrow. So why would 2026 be different? That's the question. Because Ronaldo fans have already survived everything. They survived the 2021 Copa America. They survived the 2022 World Cup. They survived another Ballon d'Or. They survived years of football pages posting the same Messi photos over and over again. So what exactly is left? Why would one more tournament matter? Well, because 2026 isn't just another World Cup, it's Messi's age. Messi will be 39 years old, and that's where things start getting uncomfortable. Most football legends are retired by then. Most players are fighting their own bodies. Most are remembered for what they used to be. But imagine a 39-year-old Messi walking onto another World Cup stage, not as a mascot, not as a coach, not as a legend being honored, as a genuine contender. And suddenly a new question appears. What if he's still great? Not good, great. Because if he's still among the best players in the tournament, what does that do to the GOAT debate? But here's where things get strange. Messi might not even need to win the World Cup. Wait, how can a video called "If Messi Wins 2026" claim he doesn't even need to win? Because football debates don't always follow trophies. Sometimes they follow moments, narratives, images. Imagine Argentina reaches another final. Imagine Messi delivers another magical tournament. Imagine he dominates games against players nearly 20 years younger than him. What happens then? Suddenly, every football page starts asking the same question. How many times does one man need to prove himself? And that's when the pressure starts building, not on Messi, on the debate itself. Because every GOAT argument relies on uncertainty. The debate survives because people believe there is still something left to prove, something left to achieve, some final chapter that hasn't been written. But what happens if Messi keeps writing chapters nobody expected? That's the fear, not the trophy, the story. Because every year football gives Messi another chance to do something impossible. And every time people say it can't happen, he somehow gets closer. Think about how absurd this sounds. Winning one World Cup is difficult. Many legends never touch one. Some of the greatest players in football history never even reach a final. Yet here we are discussing the possibility of Messi competing for another one at 39. That shouldn't sound normal, but somehow it does, because it's Messi. And that's exactly why 2026 feels different. Not because it guarantees anything, because it keeps the possibility alive. And possibilities are dangerous, especially in football, because once fans can imagine something, they start preparing for it. And many Ronaldo fans have imagined it. The nightmare scenario. Argentina reaches another final. The entire football world stops. Every camera follows Messi. Every headline talks about Messi. Every sports channel talks about Messi. And suddenly one image becomes possible. Messi lifting the World Cup again at 39 years old. Now think about the reaction. Not the celebration, the reaction. Football pages explode. Comment sections become battlefields. Every old argument returns. Every comparison comes back. Every statistic gets dragged into the spotlight again. And this time the debate becomes harder than ever. Because now the conversation isn't only about talent or goals or trophies. It's about doing the impossible twice. And that's why the title says it's over for Ronaldo fans. Not because Ronaldo's legacy disappears, it won't. Not because Ronaldo stops being one of the greatest players ever, he won't. It's because a second World Cup at 39 would create a level of football mythology that is almost impossible to argue against. And that's the real fear. Not another trophy, not another celebration, not another viral photo. The fear that football might stop asking who the GOAT is and start believing it already knows the answer. But here's the final twist. What if Messi doesn't win? What if 2026 ends differently? What if football's greatest debate survives one last time? Because maybe the real reason everyone is obsessed with 2026 isn't the possibility that the debate ends. It's the possibility that somehow, after everything these two legends have achieved, we'll still be arguing about it anyway.